Hello, everyone. Hey, just in case you have not ever done a sketch, it's a possibility, by hand, I'll just walk you through a simple bracket here. I actually pulled this off an old CNC type machine. It was a little bumper. It comes with a little bumper, and it stopped one of the axes from slamming into a piece of metal. And this actually is on one of the rails. But always just look at your piece. This is when you do a sketch, you don't really need that much details, and it doesn't have to be that accurate. Using graph paper, this is engineering calc paper. It helps. You can actually use the squares to get it more accurate. But the whole concept is to get the general shape, and then when you take measurements, you actually will then add in all the measurements you need. So let me just get started. I'm going to sketch just a quick sketch of this view. Let me see. Top view, I don't really need top. Yeah, top view, because I got slots. So let me see. I'll do a front. I'll do a top. Don't really need to do a bottom, like do a right side. So we'll call this the front then. Front, top, right side, and that should be able to give me all the dimensions I need. So first, let's do the front. Technically, I could just trace this, but I want to do it a little bit smaller. So I make the bottom, let's say about yay length. Come up 3. Come over. Actually, comes over pretty far, and then it curves up. Then curves out, then comes down straight. Simple. Let's do the top. Top's just going to be rectangle. Always leave enough room also so you can take dimensions in between. So this one I'm just going to trace straight up. Let's see, right about here. Yeah, that's good enough. Straight across. It's going to end right about there. You see width-wise, from height to width, it's a little wider than it is high. So if I did 3, I could do 4. Yeah, 4 is good enough. Doesn't have to be exactly to scale. That pen's really leaky. Let's do the right side. The right side has a thread hole for a screw to go in. It's pretty much rectangular except for the bottom. So it's the same, so it's 4 wide. Because this is the width, that's the same width, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down. Now, on the bottom, it has, on the right side, it's thicker. It's basically a slot that goes down the middle. So the right side's a thick edge, left side's thin. So I'm just going to go up 1, over, thicker. And then tapped hole looks centered. About yay. There you go. A simple sketch so far. Now let's add in these. I got the basic outline. Let's add in the other part that's missing, which is these 2 slots. And technically, there's going to be a line here and here just to represent where it transitions. I'm just going to add those in lightly so I know what they are. And then actually on the front, if you look at the front up close, it's actually rounded edges. So rounded, and actually rounded, all around. Only parts of the bottom, they're all flat. All the cuts in the bottom, the inside cuts are extremely flat, and the very front is flat. And it seems like this little curve right here doesn't have any round to it, a fillet. So, but everything else has fillets. Maybe I want to kind of accentuate that a little bit in the drawing. Curves. I'm looking from the top. Curve. Curve. There I have it there. Doesn't have to be pretty. Now, these two slots are actually offset a little bit, not right on the center line. It's actually, if I'm looking straight down from the top, it's slightly to the right side. Okay, flip it this way, right side. So, slot, and then there's other slots inside the slots, the through slots. So, doesn't have to be accurate, just has to represent. Now, that is a simple sketch of this little part here.